Okay, I'm doing a Junker Queen gameplay guide. I'm going to go through a bunch of different games. This is all quick play to just show you what her general play style is like and what your read should be in your general decision making process. So before we begin, I'm just going to talk a little bit about her statistically. So she's 450 health, which is basically I think lowest or tied for lowest for all of the tanks. She heals 125% of her wound damage or bleed damage. Her shotgun does 80 damage per shot, which is 160 DPS, which is on the lower end for tanks and lower slash middle tier of tanks. Definitely not high damage by any means, but it has a 15 to 25 meter fall off, so it's does surprisingly good damage out to a good range, like a lot longer than the other shotguns in the game for sure. It's definitely the longest range shotgun. Her jagged blade, aka knife, does 50 damage on hit, plus another 30 over 3 seconds. So that plus scatterguns, that's 160 damage right there if you ended up landing it. Her carnage, aka axe, is going to do 90 damage plus 40 bleed over 3. That's a lot of damage. It's 130 damage. That's very, very helpful at killing people or weakening them considerably. It's also a non-trivial amount of bleed. Obviously, that plus one hit from knife or shotgun will kill someone from the bleed damage alone. Her shout does 200, gives her 200 over health to herself and 50 to allies. It also makes everyone 30% faster. Lasts 5 seconds on herself, 3 seconds on allies. It's got a long cooldown though, 14 seconds, so you have to be careful about how you use it. And her ulti does 100 bleed damage over 4.5 seconds, goes up 25 meters, got a good AoE, and it lasts for 4.5 seconds. So, all in all, Jungle Queen's kind of an interesting hero. If you played her in beta, you get some sense of it, but these days, it's kind of an interesting spot. I think she's better than she was in probably season 1, season 2, but not as strong as she was in beta. And I want to cover the general tips that I'd have for Junker Queen, not like basic stuff like, oh, did you know you can like throw a knife, pull them towards you, and then carnage to kill them? Like that stuff's kind of like very straightforward. I assume you're going to know that by the time you get to this point. But general gameplay tips for Junker Queen: 1, be patient. Don't run straight in, right? So look to like hook people, not really actual hook, but like using the knife, like pull people out of position with your knife and try to get closer to them without using shout, as close as you can before you have to use shout. Number 2, be very stingy with shout. Never use it to open the fight unless you think you will win outright with it. So for example, you're coming to a fight, you see 3 of them are low, yeah, pop shout and run in and kill them all. But generally, that's not what's going to be happening, right? You're going to have to fight for one corner at the time, so you don't want to use shout unless you absolutely have to. It's much better to use it to keep you up during the fight or to get out of the fight. You can also use the save teammates too. 3, you can throw your knife behind enemies and then pull it back to you to apply bleed. It's very helpful for farming ulti, lowering the breakpoints required to kill people by getting them, doing some damage to them, and there's a little bit of self-sustain. You still need a lot of healing from your team. The bleed regen alone is not going to be enough to keep you up by any means, so don't think that you can just like do your own thing and not require healing. Obviously, some healing will be helpful, not as much as Reinhardt and Rammatra, but you definitely need a good chunk of healing. You should still play corners, don't take unnecessary damage. Number 5, try to force defensive cooldowns first before popping ultimate. So Reaper Wraith, Mei Ice Block, Moira Fade, Kiriko Suzu, right? Those are like the really big ones. Try to force those before popping your ulti. That way your ulti be as effective as possible. When you do ult, try to end up behind them versus in the middle of them. So if you end up in the middle, you'll be attacked on all sides. It can be very hard to stay alive in that situation. If you end up behind them, then you've split their team and you put them in between you and your team. And then it's much easier to pick them off. And finally, number 6, your ult only does 100 damage, so don't think of it like the other big like DPS ultimates in the game, which will actually kill people. 100 damage won't kill anybody, not even Tracer. So try to get them low first, or make sure that your team can follow up on the damage. So like solo ulting people, not a thing. Like Zarya, for example, could do that. If you're high energy or grab, you can solo ult and kill people. A Junker Queen cannot do that, right? For the most part, don't try to use it as like I will, face tank and kill everybody with this. It's just not strong enough. Okay. Play it out. So for starters, I'm not really a big Junker Queen player. I played a lot, like almost exclusively in the beta, and really loved her. I haven't played her since, so I'm gonna be rusty just from like a muscle memory perspective and decision making perspective initially. But as the games go on, you'll see like hopefully you see that my play will get a lot better pretty quickly. And this is all quick play as a reminder. Let's start again, right? Hook the Sigma. Unfortunately, he's behind the wall, so I can't pull him. Right? I'm just poking right now, not trying to commit, not trying to do anything crazy. Right? Sigma's got the shield. I'm just gonna work the shield down. Again, patience. Lots and lots of patience. If I run in right now, I'm just going to die. I'm just going to straight up die. There's no reason for me to do this. Right? So I was hoping the Sigma was going straight back. He went to the right. That's fine. Right? Right? So you'll see the read here is I've worked Sigma shield down, or actually he's going to just straight up release it. So he pops Grasp here, which is a mistake. I walk immediately, and then I hit him with cleave, right? So it's 90 damage plus another 40, so that's 130 damage right there. Great. Turrets are dead. I know the shield is behind me, so I can't push super aggressively, but I do have high health. So I try to get a chance at the Sigma. Nope, no problem. He's gonna rock, fine. Right, I just want to stay safe, play good angles. I notice that my echo goes down. I go for the Genji, just barely miss him. I think that kind of stuff will get cleaned up over time, over the course of the games. As you see that, like, my feel for the range will get better. I see the Zen's low, but I can't do anything right now because I've already lost 2. Right, now I lost 3, 4. Right, I'm just gonna get out. And that's the kind of thing where it's like, yeah, like this is okay, right? This will happen, especially on King's Row where it's pretty hard to take the choke. It's okay, like, people died, like, there's not much I could have done about it. It's not like the tank was going around killing people or anything like that. Like, I'm just watching for the front. So I'm just gonna go in, I'm applying pressure to the left side of the team. Right, Echo dies here, nothing I can do about this. Okay, I'm like, okay, cool. I come over the right side to try to deal with the Genji. Right, I force the Genji back, and then my Moira fades in. She's gonna die here, like, and then Mercy's gonna die on the way out. There's nothing you can do about that as a tank, and you just accept the fact that something's gonna happen. Don't get upset, don't get tilted, just reset. Right? Reset, go again. Our spawn's really close, the deaths don't really mean very much. It's like 15 seconds of delay. And again, the whole time I'm just trying to farm ulti. Farm. Alright? Look, I'm at 54% ulti right now, and their Sigma's only at 39. Granted, ults don't have the same costs, but, like, I'm staying extremely active to keep farming my ulti as soon as I possibly can. Right? Again, missed the Sigma with that, it's fine. Right? Again, he shields, he grasps, I walk it forward right now because he's grasping, so he can't put any pressure on me. Genji deflects, fine. Like, I'm forcing out abilities, right? Grass got forced, deflect got forced, fine. Like, it's okay, I don't need to commit. Genji dashes in, I look for an opportunity to kill him, nope, too far away. Kill the turrets, I just step on point. I didn't have to kill anybody, you know? Like, this is, like, very straightforward. I didn't have to kill a single person. The Zen dies here, I think, to my Widow. Yeah, my Widow kills him, so it's like a 5-on-4, right? Just trying to push, like, be reasonably aggressive, but not overcommit. I'm not trying to walk into them, try to hit a big cleave or anything. Like, I don't have an opportunity to hit an axe. Right? If I pull somebody to me, maybe I can hit an axe, but otherwise I don't. Kill turrets, take point. Great. Nice and straightforward. I see Anna's super low, I want to kill her. I do a couple whips there, finally get her. Zen's here. Kill him. Sigma's gonna follow me. Right? And then of course easy kill. So again, let's rewind back and look at the read. So we're capping point, right? I'm trying to be aggressive here. Gotta kill the Sim first. Sim's dead, great. 230 health. I have shout right now, otherwise I wouldn't be going in because 200 health I could die like almost instantly. I missed 2 on the Anna. She jumps, which I tell people never to jump, right? Then I cleave the Zen, right? Shoot, he dies. I miss him with the knife, right? Get that melee there, just get a little more sustain. Because at this point, I don't need to do any damage. I know he's gonna die. All I do is stay alive because the Sigma's in with me and my Echo and Mercy. Right, Genji goes. I want to chase the Genji, but the Sim's here. Obviously super low. He has no dash. He has no deflect. I can kill him very quickly. But the problem is the Sim's gonna zone me. It's quite hard. I would say Junker Queen really struggles against heroes with small hitboxes for all the reasons. Other than Axe, like, you don't really have anything that can deal with the Sim, and I can't use Axe to keep myself up here because I eat that grenade. Die here, which is unfortunate. Definitely a bad read on my part. I should have backed off. Doesn't really cost anything. As you can see, the card's still moving anyway, so who cares? I'm gonna up ulti, so he's gonna pop this here. I pop shout. Just to make sure nobody dies. Right, the shout was for me. I just didn't know who got lifted behind me. So I'm trying to make sure that nobody died, though. Nobody actually gets lifted besides me. Right? Try to hit the Sigma. I don't actually know if I hit him. I don't think I hit him. So I go right here because I see that they're being flanked. Right? I can see that... who is this? Oh, is that my Moira? My Moira is flanking them. I don't think I made that read at the moment. But they're all pretty extended. I know that they're down. I just want to finish them off really quickly, make sure the card keeps moving. Stay on the Sigma. This time I pull him in. Right? Shoot, melee. It's more damage to just shoot him constantly, but sometimes if you're like nervous you're not going to make the shot or whatever, then make sure it's melee, because melee is very efficient. So I decided to challenge this because I'm just limit testing to see what I can get away with. I'm pretty sure I should win this fight. So I missed that one shot, and I missed the second shot right here, and then I have to go with Carlos too late. So I should have killed him. So Zen's probably one of the easiest heroes to hit in the game. I eat this big shot, right? I'm at 66. I could easily leave right now. I'm choosing not to leave because I have shout. Right. Shout. That misses. Big shot. And then I missed that one. That would have killed him. But Genji would have killed me anyway if I hit that shot. Anyway, really important to limit test for heroes, right? See what you can get away with. Again, a better mechanic. I think I could have killed the Zed and gotten out. Genji goes in. I see he's no dash, so he blades. I can't get a good reading on him. I hit him with cleave. I would have killed him right there if I didn't have ammo. You saw the tracking was good, but now I'm like, oh, this is not good. I'm gonna try to run away. Get around the corner. I'm purple. As soon as I got purple, I'm like, I'm not getting out of this, so I just want a purple charge. Like they're gonna run me down, which is why I just go in for the cleave. Oh, they decided not to run me down. Like that cleave was big at preventing them from wanting to pursue because of the damage they took. Yeah, cleave, axe is like one of the highest damage abilities in the game that are non-ultimates. So definitely don't underestimate that, especially when someone's chasing you around the corner. So this is a really good pull. Right, hit her with a knife, pull her, go for the axe, hit her with that. She does a grenade, but doesn't matter. I just gotta stay alive. I shout to get back because I'm purple right now, so I can't regen. And my Mercy was rezzing, so even better. So I have an opportunity to ult here, and I do. Because I know they have no Ana, I just want to finish this quickly. That Zen should die. Yeah, I think I did enough damage to Zen, so he should die. I pull the Widow in. I'm looking for the shot on her. She goes up. She's too far away. She's like outside of my ability to damage her anymore. Sigma's really low. Knife him. Kill. And move on. You'll see that the Sigma is just not applying enough consistent damage to me. Like, I can basically move around at will, which is why I'm just completely steamrolling him. And you're going to see that in every game. Like, I'm going to outplay every single tank that I play. So, right now, I'm just chilling, holding this corner, right, making it hard for them to move up. Trying to do the best that I can to prevent them from taking the cart. So, in the Sigma matchup, right, he has the shield. I don't have enough teammates here to blow the shield myself, so I don't even bother shooting the shield, right? Like, if my whole team was here, yeah, we could kill the shield pretty quickly. But without my team, I don't even bother shooting the shield. I just get to the side of it. He rocks me, no problem, right? The rock doesn't mean anything in this situation, right? I force grasp. He gets nervous. I want this axe, right? He gets nanoed. I didn't really want to pull him, but I already had knifed him, so like, what am I going to do? I shout here to get out. I use shout to get out. I get slept here. I swing or axe him because he's clearly not trying to attack me anymore. Genji pops blade. Sigma's dead. Can't get the Genji. Kill cart, right? Axe. Now we're in chase down mode. I pull. Yep. She should be dead. Yep. Again, when people running backwards straight line, very straightforward. I try to test this, see if I can get this. Again, I feel like I should be able to get this kill. Killing him. Rein's coming. I just step out of the way, make sure he doesn't get me. I think I'm gonna. Nope, I'm not gonna die here. I hit him with the cleave. Get the mega. At this point, Rein's in big trouble. Kill him. Anna's here, sleeps me. We're gonna move forward. Things are looking pretty good, but again, we're actually not gonna take this point because it's really hard to do it against their lineup. So you see, they've already started switching their lineup around. So they switched Genji to Cassidy, for example, and the Zen they've had the whole game. I think the Ashe got switched at one point as well. But this is a very long sight lines for the final point. Not a good map for Junker Queen. Right? I'm looking for the pull here on the Zen. They pop trance. Right? Obviously, my anti-heal like prevents healing, but everyone was too high. So, you know, kind of is what it is. Cassidy drops behind my team when he kills 3. I just give up. No point in me continuing. But like that might seem like a failure, but I traded my tank ult for a defensive support ult. So somebody's got to do it. I emphasize this in the other videos and a lot of the reviews I do. Somebody needs to force out like ultimates. So it might as well be you. So that way your DPS can get something done. That was a really good pull in Cassidy. I force roll. Right, I want to fight this, but there just isn't enough sustain here, especially with the fact that like I'm running Mercy Zen here. You see the Mercy's pocketing the Cassidy, which is the right call. She should be DPS boosting here, but that means there's no healing here for me, like basically whatsoever. I don't even think I have Harmony. Yeah, I don't even get Harmony here. So I just recognize like, okay, look, I think I originally had a different support earlier. Yeah, I originally had the Moira, and then the Zen switched at some point in time. So now I'm like, okay, why did I die there? Oh, I died because I didn't have healing. Because it was a good moment, right? I pulled the Cassidy forward, the shield was about to break, like a really clutch moment, but I just didn't have the healing. I know the Rein has Shatter when I come back, so I just need to. I resolved this. I'm like, look, I'm just gonna play this differently. So remember, I said that I know the Rein has Shatter. I walk up, Shatter gets popped. I immediately go back around the corner. Rein's dead. Right. Bob gets popped, so I immediately go backwards. Right, dies right away, dies faster than I can even axe him. Again, looking for picks here. Pull them. Ashe is pulled out of position, can't quite kill her. unfortunate. Ash really should have died there. I shout backwards to make sure that, you know, nobody gets pinned here. Nano gets popped. I regretted hitting him with a knife. It was the same moment. I'm just kiting him backwards right now. I step forward. Right, hit him with the axe, farm some more ult charge. Actually, I'm curious how much ult charge it gives me. It gives me like 3.5. Almost 4% ult charge when I hit an axe swing with one person. See the Zen's extended. I know the Rein is like lowish on shield. Pull the Rein forward. Again, he doesn't want to be here. He wants to be way back at the corner. And me constantly pulling forwards is preventing him from backing up. Right, shield's broken. I have an opportunity for ulti here in a second. I'm trying to fire ulti as fast as I can. This was super lucky. So good pull by me. I go for it. Rein just happens to charge at that moment, which was... I don't know if this was an intentional read or not from the reaction from the knife pull, but obviously I was going to kill him with axe. So he pulls me, fine, whatever. Right, I shout to make sure that I don't die instantly. I pop ulti. Right, now it's just mechanics, right? Once you pop ulti, it's just about like, hey, can you land shots? Can you land knife? Right, kill her. Rein's low, dead. So that's a 3k. Obviously, you know, not all the damage came from me, but a significant amount. They were all purple. Pretty straightforward. Cassie's here. I pull him. Right, he luckily hits the top door frame. I was like absolutely blown away that he did not get pulled forward here. Right, I see that there's a Cassidy and Anna here. I'm just pinning them back. Right, I timed this perfectly. Right? I step around the corner. I immediately start axe swing, walk back forwards. I figure the Cassidy is going to go back out this way because the walk to go back is pretty sizable. So usually people try to go through the same door. I get him low. He dies. Right, Anna's still here. I don't think I need to shout there, but the Anna goes the other way. I confirm the Anna's not coming this way. Right, our trench is forced. I miss. Right, I see the Ashe running towards cover. Right. She's like kind of low. She wants to get in here. Right. Kill her with the axe. Right. High Noon's popped. Trying to kill the Rein. He's discorded right now. Big discord. I switch targets to the Zen. Hit him. Right. Kill him. So in this situation, I go for the Zen. Right. I hit him with the axe. Then I'm gonna hit him. I have no ammo right now. I hit him with the melee, and then I hit him with a knife because it would take him too long to reload. I don't want to make sure he dies. Fortunately, I'm stuck in here. I'm gonna miss a bunch of shots here, but it's like I was like kind of feeling like there's no way that I can win this fight. Like they have short spawn, I'm the only person alive. Even if I was crazy and like was hitting all of my shots, I still don't win that. Reset. I see Rein shield's already low. Rein shield's broken. I want to pull. I was hoping Rein was going for the doorway. I go for Mega. Rein charges in, which I think is crazy. Right, Rein's super low. They force Nano again. Like that's all me, right? Me working down the shield. I go for Mega. I bait the Rein coming after me. I dodge the charge. I'm just hammering him with damage. And you notice now I pop shout, right? I didn't shout the whole time because I knew I was in no danger whatsoever. So going in here, watch, right? I shoot the Rein. Rein's full health, right? He charges here, but I already have the Mega, so like he can't kill me. He cannot kill me faster than I can pop shout if I needed it. I knew I didn't need shout, so I waited until I absolutely needed it because he's nanoed. Trying to get an angle here. That was a mistake for me to go to the left. Like they already killed two. I should just booked it, but this is a mistake. That interest, like I know right away. I'm like, oh shit, I screwed up. Shouldn't have died there. We're gonna come back again. I didn't know whether he was gonna release shield or not. I know Zen's low. Oh yeah, we don't have time. It's just overtime. So obviously not a win. Again, I don't think Junker Queen is super great in this situation because of the long sight lines, but you know you can kind of see the general playstyle from this. Jump to the next video. That was King's Row, Numbani. Numbani, also not a great Junker Queen map. Lots of verticality to this map. I would say in general, not great for Brawl. So I'm going to start the opening. I'm going to check to see what the team comp is. I'm confused because nobody comes out of main door. I shout back just to get back right away. My Genji gets absolutely lasered here. That was a huge mistake. I'm like, okay, cool. That should never happen. At any level, even bronze, that should never happen. That a Genji should die in that situation. Ana's overextended. She gets killed by the Echo. I can't do anything about these three people over here. I think I want to emphasize that. I literally cannot do anything about what is going on over here. So all I can do right now is hold the Sigma back because like there's two supports here and there's an Echo. Like none of these things that I can do anything, but I keep the Sigma back. So I just do is like the best job that I can, which is you know what? I'll just keep the Sigma back. He's too far forward. He pops that. Right? Obviously not a great Sigma by any means. I'm like, you know what? I still can't do anything about that. So I'm waiting, trying to figure out where the Sigma's gone. I think I start hearing, yep, I hear the shield come out. Right, Sigma pull. Oh, I don't think I pull because I get hacked right here. Yep, so I get hacked. There goes the Sombra. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go with Mega. Wait, obviously, it does not look like a great situation here. This is you know, they got 4 people. They got mostly they're all on point. But the big thing is they did not clear high ground, and I am not dead yet. So they're actually not going to take this, at least not in this fight. And that's a really important thing to recognize. Is it doesn't matter how many people you get on point. If you cannot clear high ground, you're going to ultimately lose the fight. So I come back in. I got to come back in pretty aggressively because I know that they are. I know they're capping the point, obviously. I probably should have thrown a knife straight ahead right there. I focus on the Sigma because he's kind of zoning out my 2 teammates. So I want to make sure Sigma dies. Right, Sigma dies. Right, purple. Cool, and then we retake it. They capture 2 ticks. Not the end of the world. I go back to this spot, try to figure out what they are, where they're going. Sigma's here. Echo tries to follow me. She hits me with sticky, so she immediately pops focusing beam. So I pop shift right away to prevent myself from taking triple damage, 3.5 times damage. I play safe, get healed. Echo's here. Sombra's right here behind me, trying to farm me for a charge. I knife her right away, pull her in. Right. I go for the cleave just in case she's stupid enough to not translocate, but she does. I probably could have just shot and meleeed. Would have been fine. Sigma during this period of time walks into point. Very bad call on his part. Probably just trying to force the point and try to cap it really quickly. He dies right away. Sombra's here. Gets me low. Again, notice I don't pop shot even in this situation because I don't feel any danger from this Sombra. Like, you need to have a very strong feel for all the tanks as to whether or not someone can actually kill you. I know Sombra doesn't do that much damage. So I saw that the Echo's low. I know she doesn't have Mega here. So that's why I go for this. Because I saw her go into this room, so I know that the Mega must have been grabbed. Right? Both of these 2 heroes got on the room. I know Mega's grabbed now. So now I go for this. I force her ulti, which I don't think she wanted to use right now because she's pretty far from the team. I shout back. She pulls me in, which is a good pull. I actually probably should have backed up from this Jeep, but I think I'm trying to zone her out. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That cleave, I know, gave her a lot of ult charge. So, mistimed the axe. I just thought she'd be around for another second. But Echo dies. And that's a really good example where I don't think the Echo wanted to pop ulti right now. Because the Echo's forced way back and they have no tank. So why would the Echo want to pop ulti at this moment in time? So you look vertical. Like, the Sigma is still super far away. So she's fighting 5-on-4 and we have high ground advantage. You know, and I'm just trying to zone, just trying to slow her down as much as I possibly can. Right, yeah, she's getting pocketed. So, like, no one's going to kill her in this situation. Yeah, she's going to get ulti, but like, who's she going to hit? Oh, she goes to the Ana, but we pop her pretty quickly. So we trade the Echo. Trade the Echo for our Ana, which is unfortunate. Our Ana really shouldn't have been here. That's kind of her mistake. She was playing high ground. But she does pop the Nano and Blade. I did not realize they had the Widow yet because this is their first time that she's come out. So I walk forward. I just literally walk. I like did not register her arm on my screen until last moment, and then she pops me in the head. But doesn't matter. Right, this is a great example of Widow where like you can get kills, but if the kills don't help you win a fight, then it doesn't matter. Widow could have killed 3 there, and we still wouldn't have lost that fight. So Doomfist on low ground. I see Echoes on low ground. I'm really struggling here as Junker Queen to get value. Right, if I was Widow or Winston or Diva or Ball, again, or Doomfist. Not that I play Doomfist well, but I would get massive value right here. But again, as Junker Queen, you see everyone. They're doing the correct thing, which is just diving high ground. I just can't do anything about it. If I had been alive, I would have rotated and played high ground. But because I just respawned, I was just going back to point right away. I miss her with that. Just go for the ulti. It's not a great ulti at all. I only hit the Doomfist, which is unfortunate. I try to kill. Doom does a good job blocking, but you see, I also do a good job not shooting when I realize that he's going to block this whole thing. Alright, just can't get an angle on him. I see the Doom's low. I'm gonna try to kill him at least. Alright, kill the Doom, but that's it. The Echo's just putting too much pressure on high ground for me to outweigh that. Alright, come main, I see the Doom's low. I hear the Widow close. Hit her, kill her. That's a good job by me. So you can see my aim's gonna start cleaning up a little bit. Aim with like everything. Zen gets that transforced out, which is really unfortunate. She just died. So, one thing is, I do not think you can pop shout while you are using an axe swing. And I think this is the first time I realized that. I'm like, wait, what? Because I was popping shout, I was trying to pop shout here the whole time, but I think you need to pop it before you start the swing, which is unfortunate. It'd be smoother if you didn't need to do that. So I want to contest this cart, but I think I eat a whole boatload of stickies. Yeah, I eat a boatload of stickies and just die. We come back out again. Doom's a little overextended, but he's got the Mega there. Right, I'm just chilling, getting the team together. Kiriko gets low. I see the Sombra's in. When the Sombra's in right now, right? I pull her. Everyone's low right now. Again, another bad. I think what I was trying to do here is I'm trying to pop Shout and then Axe Swing to get the extra speed. But as I pointed out, I do not think you can Shout during Axe, so I would end up being short. Because this would have been a triple Axe if I landed it, which would have been fight winning. So, also notice from sound cues, I hear the Doom charging, so I immediately back up here, which he missed causes him to miss. I want to force the Kiriko Swift Step if I can. Nope. Doom's in on me. So I powdered to Doom, which is not ideal, but is what it is. You know, he's gonna get it sometimes. He's still discorded. EMP gets popped. I'm gonna get kills. I don't think that was a great EMP. That was also a terrible knife. Oh yeah, so this Kiriko absolutely obliterates me. And it takes me, I think that this life, I think is when I figured this out. So the Kiriko was hitting so many headshots on me. And I realized, I checked after the game, I'm like, wow, she's like actually really good. She had more damage than I think everyone else in the game except for me. Like more than the DPS on either team and the other tank. So she actually ended up being a GM4 support main, which is why that made like so much more sense to me. I'm like, wow, she's actually really, really good. And that's why she's hitting headshots. So big axe swing, hit 2 here, right? I figure after this long in the fight, everything should be forced. I think I saw block. Let me actually play this up at the beginning. So they're coming out right now. Again, looking for a good opportunity. There's no wall. Right, Suzu's been used. Now that Suzu's been used. Right, hit axe. May's not blocking. I don't know why. I don't know. Does she not have block? No, she has block. She should not have died here. I think she just gets greedy. Yeah, she just gets greedy. So the axe swing, then the ulti, right? Kill Hanzo first because he's the closest target. Right, he's dead. And everybody else is dead. I don't really need to do anything. There's 2 supports over here. I try to chase them down. It's pretty tough. Again, Kiriko's super small hitbox. I was hoping the Mercy would be just around the doorway. Did not realize I was running for her. Trying to get her low. Can't do anything. There's the Ash. I'm going to shout because I'm pretty far away from cover right now. Base movement. Trying to get back. So Kiriko's alone on the right side. I'm going to go for her. Nope. I think I make a mistake here. Yeah, she swift steps out. I swift step, or sorry, shout to get back. I pull the blade through multiple people. Again, trying to just farm ult charge. I think that gives me about 1.5% per person hit with it. It's not bad. Yeah, I see that headshot right there from Kiriko. Right, headshots me again. So pop ulti, I shout to make sure nobody dies, and then I accidentally straight back into the dragon. So coming back forwards, trying to play the corner. We've lost one. I can hear my Kiriko is in a duel, so I was trying to make sure she doesn't die, because there's nothing doing me in front. I cannot stop like all 3 of these people right now. I need people to spawn, or teammates to spawn. Try to do damage. Bob's coming in. Trance is up. So you notice I'm not cleaving right now because I'd rather save it. Like the Sigma's not gonna die right now anyway because I can tell he's gonna get some health. So I'm hoping to use it against the back line. Right? Again, this is why I save. That's a really good shot by me. So that's why I was saving. Just because I knew the Sigma wasn't gonna die and I have to worry about it. I was trying to kill backline first. That was big time pull, big time shot by me from the Kiriko, but good pocketing by the Mercy. I get knocked here by Coach Gun, I think, which throws my aim off. Yeah, see? Coach Gun knocks me off. I'm like concerned right now that we might actually lose this fight, even though there's 3 people like in our backline. 2 supports and the DPS in our backline. Mercy does a good job kiting my cleave. She's dead. Moving forwards. I barely miss him with that. So the reason why I don't want to commit right now is I don't want the Tracer to be able to farm ulti off me. Right, now he's purple. Now he has no grasp. He dies. Right. And then And Tracer dies. Spawning, waiting. Waiting. So Sigma's come out again. I preferably want to take a fight somewhere in this area because the turret's going to help. I don't really want to go around the corner anymore. So I'm trying to bait them in a little further. Right, he pops Grasp. I immediately pop this Cleave to hit him through it. Yep, nobody's home. My Kiriko is getting some kills here too. Alright, just chilling, waiting. I think I shouted because I was in a lot of position. It was unfortunate. So you see how I wait until... I miss this knife, but I wait until they all walk through it, and then I pull it back. I think I only get one, but I almost got two. I hear them on the right, so I want to make sure... Oh, Bob's here. Just want to decide to try to kill Bob here, because otherwise it's like in a really good spot. It's going to kill everybody. My Zen really should have tranced right away to save me. In this situation, save me / the Kiriko. It's pretty silly for him to not be trancing right now. Right now he trances like, what's the big deal? Like, who cares? What are you going to do? Gonna come out again. Miss a couple shots there I did not want to miss. I have ulti here if I need it. I'm not sure that we need it though, so that's why I'm trying to stall a little bit. Yep, I feel like we need it. And then hit the Kiriko. Dodge rock. Axe him. He's got to be low. Alright. Just trying to burn down the... But I just realized there's like too much healing right now. We're just not doing enough damage. So I go after the Kiriko and force her off. Alright. Back in. Lucio does a good job booping me away. Alright, hit the Tracer while I can. Lucio's low. I should have gone for Lucio. Sigma's dead. Echo's trying to kill me. Shout again. Kiriko dead. It's just a Tracer right now. Just dodge that. And that's it. Okay, cool. So that is Numbani. Okay, we're playing on Midtown. I started this game a few minutes into it already. We have lost first point. I didn't even bother contesting because I can see we have nobody there and I've come out late. No old charges, no way to contest it. Tracer, right? Immediately try to force her back, right? She does multiple blinks, which already is great for me. I come backwards. I'm like, wait, where the heck is my healer? So my Ana goes all the way back to go pick up my Mercy, which I did not realize initially. I'm like, why am I not being healed? But it's a good read by me real time. I'm like, okay, clearly my supports are doing something because the Ana didn't get, Mercy didn't get forward spawn. So I back up just to make sure I get healing. I step forward because again, I want to force that fight as soon as I can. I don't want to just keep giving space up for free, right? Dying for space, if I have to, I will do it. But I definitely don't want them to keep pushing the cart for free. I have to force fights. Ball's low. I was hoping I would kill him with that, right? Again, knifing ball and then pulling him back when he tried to roll away. Very powerful. I missed this. I don't have cleave right now, otherwise. A bunch of misses here. I felt bad about that. Just kind of a little rusty. I think this is a different play session, so I wasn't warmed up yet. Alright, see the ball super low. I have to drop off right away or else I'll die to high noon. So, I'm getting chased here. I swear I was hitting shift and I somehow did not get it off because I knew that I had enough time to pop shift. I could look at the cooldown, knew I had enough time to get pop shift and get the mega, but somehow I screwed that up. But it's okay, this is gonna get better. So I'm gonna come out right now. So these are my reads. I see there's two in on the right? Kiriko over here. I can hear the ball over here. I don't know where the Tracer is. I don't need to take high ground. No need for me to take high ground. Like, if there were people up here, I would go. But now my goal is, hey, who's most extended? Well, the Mercy and the Cassidy are the most extended. So I might as well go for them / whatever's on cart. So I go towards the right. Also going towards the right can give me cover here. I should be able to win a one-on-one against, tanks can basically win one-on-ones against almost all DPS in the game. I get him low, right? Try to pull him back. Right, hit him with the cleave, but it's not enough damage. But the good news is he's super low, and I forced out adaptive shields. Cassie's trying to get a kill here. I barely miss him with that knife. He sticks me. Right, just body shotting him. Go for the cleave. I hit the Mercy. Right. I assume the Cassidy was dead right now because I saw, or rather, the Mercy died here, but I thought that was the Cassidy. And I'm like, oh wait, the Cassidy's still alive, and then he dies. Unfortunately, that he kills the Ana. I could have killed him easily. I just didn't realize he was still alive. So now I take high ground. I'm going to force them to take high ground away from me. Ball comes up. Just lighting him up, preventing him from doing anything. I'm looking for a pull in the Ash if I can. Alright, double bleed right there. Sim pop wall for some reason. Not really sure why. Again, trying to apply more lead. So come down, right? I'm resetting because I feel like there's pressure being applied below and no one's coming high ground anyway. So I might as well drop here, right? There's no point in me holding the high ground with nobody coming up and nothing to do. I'm not like a long range hero. So I drop low to try to mirror where the ball is going. Right? Ball clearly makes some mistakes here. I hit him with the knife. Great, he's dead. Cool. Easy cleanup. So I walk up. I think I realize they're still down 2 right now. I go in, I try to get the Mercy. I'm really focused on killing the Mercy first before I deal with the Cassidy. I know the Cassidy's going to die if the Mercy dies. This is a really cute jump that I didn't know existed. I'm like, okay, whatever. I was like trying to replicate the jump, trying to figure out exactly how the jump worked, because I've never seen that before. I think that if you play DPS more, you learn stuff like this, but as tank you never do. I was like, oh, cool, that's a cool jump. Anyway, that jump exists. Sekiriko, right, just trying to knife. Again, not really doing much right now. Just waiting for them to set up. They go on Pharah, which is unfortunate for me. Very hard for me to deal with Pharah. Alright, hit the Kiriko. Immediately one-shot her. Alright, working on the ball. The faster I can kill or damage the ball, the more my team can focus on the Pharah Mercy, because I can't do anything against Pharah Mercy, so kill him. Right? Body shot, and then I kill him with the knife, which is a good knife by me. So now I'm just basically bubble dancing here because I recognize that I'm not going to get any healing in the situation, so I'm trying to buy time for Shout to come back up or for my team to get to me. So that's why I'm just trying to use the sim wall here. But they cut me down. My team is being super passive in this situation, right? Like they should all just leave high ground and go kill them. Like there's no reason to not be moving forward right now. But it happens. You know, again, this is a quick play, so this is not what you expect. I would say, by the way, you know, I'm GM. I can play basically, like, certainly Rammatra, right? Rammatra, Winston, Orisa at GM for sure. I would say that my Rein Diva is probably like high masters, like very high masters, like masters 1, masters 2. Rein Diva Zarya, and then my Junker Queen is probably like low masters, high diamond would be my guess. I just don't play her enough. And then Ball would be like low diamond, and Doomfist would be like nothing, since I don't play Doomfist at all. For perspective, like as to like if you see my my Zarya video, like my Zarya actually just run over people constantly, and it's just not as extreme when I'm playing Junker Queen. I could have killed her there, but I didn't have a shot. Alright, pretty good tracking on the fair though. I pulled the ball to me. I'm looking at the cleave here, but it goes away from me. It was a wasted cleave. You see the ball's playing like very far away. Junker Queen, surprisingly effective against ball, I would say. I did not expect myself to be able to do as much damage as I actually do. Again, only about 100 damage per second, but it's very consistent. You get good range on it. I see how many are here. I know there's a mine, but I think it's worth it to apply it to 3. Everyone's low. Mercy's dead. Right? Kiriko dead. Fight's over. Again, setting up high ground, just waiting. I pull that knife through as many people as I can. Hit a cleave. Alright, I'm saving Shout until I really need it. Okay, I really need it now. I'm using to bail out. So Genji's in. I think Genji's really hard to deal with as Junker Queen. Just very evasive, small hitbox. Has dash, has deflect. He walks in my face. I know he doesn't have deflect because I saw him deflect earlier, which is why I go for the cleave here. I am surprised that I'm not being healed here. Alright, Anna's like playing so far back. Yeah, I was like, wait, I definitely have 2 supports alive. And so I was surprised to die there because I just didn't get any healing, but so it goes. We're gonna get spawn camped here and die. There's nothing we can do about this. Or my team's gonna die. I think I might live here. No, I died too. Alright, so we're gonna come out again. Their Genji's their best player by far. And I recognize I kinda need to shut down the Genji if I'm gonna win this game. I barely miss him with the axe swing, right? Melee him because it's more consistent than trying to shoot him. I hit him with the knife, I think. I hit him with the knife and the melee and a shot. So Sim teleports. I immediately see that Sim's using teleport to chase. So I take the teleport, I get behind them, go for the Mercy first. Mercy dead. Go for the Moira. She's gonna fade. I know that she's going this way. Right. The second I see her fade, I know she has to be going towards main. Right. I don't even need to look at the direction that she's going. I know for sure. Like just mentally, just prediction. Like that's the only direction she can go to be safe. So you see how long I wait to pull this knife back? Because again, knife cooldown starts from the moment you throw it. So it doesn't matter when you pull it back. So I wait until people are lined up between me and the knife, and then I try pulling the knife back to hit people with it. Mine happens. I shout to get out of this. I'm behind the Genji, which he obviously was not expecting. Do a lot of damage to him. I want to kill him. He's dead. Ball's in. I don't care about him. Like, that ball slept in the backline. Don't even worry about him. Sojourn's not really killable. I pull. Go for this. Right? This is more limit testing. I'm like, can I get away with this? I cannot. If they're being healed by Mercy, I cannot one-tap them. Obviously, like mathematically I can't, but like I can't even do it with a shot after. I just don't. It's just not reliable enough. So the Genji is now gone Reaper. So the Reaper's going to be able to cleanse. Well, obviously, one, he can beat me in close combat, sort of, but he can cleanse bleed as well by using Wraith form. So a lot of whiffing is going to happen here on this. You're right. So he pops Wraith right away. So I know he doesn't have Wraith, which is why I want to chase him down. Right, I'm going to axe him again. Hit him. Right, he's going to force Wraith right away. I reload while he's Wraithing. So now it's 2-on-1. We should really try to kill this Reaper. Again, very hard to do so with the Mercy here. I really should have killed the Mercy. I just felt like my whole team was there, so they should be able to kill the Mercy. So the Reaper's stuck in. I know he doesn't have Wraith. Well, he gets Wraith right then. Man, Wraith cools down so fast. So much faster than I expect. 8 seconds, huh? Okay. Good to know. Anyway, Reaper dies. They only have 7 seconds left. I take the forward teleporter. I don't think there's any... I don't even ult here. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Next is Lijiang Tower. I think this is a good one to demonstrate, like, kind of Junker Queen's limits, even when you're playing very, very well. And I think I played this super well. So most of these games, I think most, if not all of these games, I have the most damage on the team. And in quite a few of them, especially the ones where we're losing, I have more damage than everyone on my team combined. So, like, I have, like, 6,000. The DPS are, like, 2,000 each, and the supports are, like, 1,000 each. Right? Just pull the Rein out of position. I don't want him to be playing that corner. Right, even though he gets in the melee range, like my whole team is here, so if I pull him to me, like I just know plus the Zen we'll be able to shred him, which is exactly what's happening here. I have to be patient here, right? I can't just walk into the Reaper and Rein. I just have to be slow. Right? I'm trying to stay out of swing range if I don't have to get in range. This was a good knife by me, so I read back here that the Mei is low, and I just chuck it. Again, like I didn't know exactly what's gonna happen. I don't think I hit that more than 25% of the time, but 25% is not 0, right? And that's a pick. That pick is big. So now we should win this fight if we just play slow. You see here the Rein walks out of position. He's discorded. He's like reasonably healthy, but he's discorded. So I walk up behind him and body block him from getting back in. Right? I don't even commanding shout here. That's how safe I feel. Right? I shout now when I realize, okay, now I'm starting to take damage. I think I hear the Reaper shooting me in the back. So now I pop shout. Right? Reaper's dead, or rather, Rein's dead. Just everyone else is dead. Easy cap. But that starts with that Mei kill. That's really important. That Mei kill is really, really critical for us taking the point. Again, trying to farm ult charge. I missed this knife. Rein tries to go into me. That's fine. I mean, it is what it is. So once I start, like, okay, I'm low enough. I'm not getting healing. I can tell right now that I'm like, okay, I'm 190. I'm just not getting enough healing right now. Then I pop shout. So I really do not want to give up this angle, because if I go further back, like, it's only going to get worse for me. So that's why I'm trying to kite him around in circles. I should have the Kiriko trying to help me. Yeah. Suzu was unnecessary. They capped the point right now, but like the Rein is way out of position and dies. So great, we take the tank. Fine. Right? And it's not there. I see this. I just want to end it really quickly, because again, they have point control right now. Sim's going to die here. Yep. That was a bad cleave. Really want to kill this Kiriko. Not doing a great job. The slow is so annoying for your aim. They still control point, which is unfortunate. I messed up the timing for the axe. Kill the Mei. Alright, I pop commanding shout to kite him so he can't hammer me. Rein's low. I missed the blade there. I see the Rein super low. Yep, dead. Now we cap it. Wait till you see me on my bike. Back to holding the choke. I pull her. I'm hopeful that I pulled her all the way to the edge. I do not. I get solo shattered here, I think. No, he gets my Kiriko too. But he shouldn't have. It's way too far away, right? I shout, and right away, what's my call? So, I'm up. I'm reasonably healthy. Trance is up. I don't even worry about the Rein. Like, the Nano's up, but no problem. I don't have to kill the Rein. The Rein's Nano. Nobody's going to kill him. I just go immediately, shout, and I run straight at the back line. I think I know, or I was just hoping they didn't sleep me. I hit 3 or 4 here with that axe swing. I try to knife him out of the way, but I can't quite get him. I see backline still vulnerable, so I go for backline. Right, I force him back. That Sim's gonna teleport. I know she's gonna teleport, but what am I gonna do about it? I was hoping to hit her with that. Kill this. They're all forced to backside of point, so I know they're low. Even though I didn't really see it, I know that the only reason they would back off point if they're low right now. Right, I just want to clean them out right now. Oh man, she jumps through the window. That's what's happening. I just really want to make sure we win this fight because I saw that we were trading right now. Not taking any risks here. Dead. See the Moira. Missed the knife. Farming all charge. So I recognize, oh shoot, they're all going to teleport to point. As soon as I saw this, I'm like, we're going to lose the point. So you see that I'm not like full committing on the point. I was just trying to bait some cooldowns, but there's no way with like sim wall and all 5 already on point. I had to just play slow. So same deal. I'm going to come out. I don't really want to go coastline because it's hard for me to get good angles there as the tank, especially if my team follows me. We're all just going to get pinned in with the Rein in front of us. So I'm going to play front, just play slow, right? Try to pull people out of position. You're going to notice that Suzu goes off here. I don't know if it's a reaction to me or somebody else, but somebody, for some reason, they Suzu. I think it's me because I don't think anybody else did anything. I force Suzu and Fade here with 1 knife. Again, sloppy mistake on their part. Ryan's out of position. Sometimes you just got to wait for other people to make mistakes. Right, again, working Ryan shield down. Oh, yes, I was thinking at this point that I should have saved knife for Bastion. Again, very, very common. If you're playing tank well, get ready to get counterpicked by DPS. DPS especially, but also the opposing tank. So, again, super, super common to be seeing like Bastions, Reapers, Pharahs, like people that will do well against tanks. Alright, another Suzu popped. Again, I cannot take this point yet. Kitsune gets popped. I know there's no tank mode. Right, Trance is popped. I know my Zen's going to walk on points. I don't have to worry about it. Alright, do this. I throw my cleave, and then I'm going to maybe pop ulti soon. I think I got to kill these turrets first. I think I wait too long here. Oh, nope, I got it. So that's everybody. Right, Sim's low. I kill her, but there's just not enough at this point to win the point, I think. Alright, yep, so we're going to lose that one. I think if I was a better Junker Queen, we could have won that, but it's tough. We're going to lose this one, too. So Ryan hits us with Fire Strike. Again, I'm trying to pull their team out so that my team can get in. Unfortunately, I only have an Ana and Echo here because my Junker at 8-2 and my Zen is out late. So this is now effectively like a 3-on-5, or best case scenario, it would have been you know, yeah. I mean, it's really a 1-on-5, but it should be at least a 3 or 4-on-5, but there's really not much I can do from this situation. Just get killed right away. That's what happens with quick plays, that people aren't going to be ready at the beginning of the game. So I was thinking I want to pull somebody into the off the map, right, effectively, because that's one of the only ways that I can get into this lineup. Again, I should have saved knife. I was so regretting it right there. I saw we traded, so I'm like, okay, cool, we can do this. Right? Their Bastion's down. Again, Ryan double fire strike another Junkrat. So I'm going to try to do this. Right? Get in, get the big hits. I'm trying to force cooldowns. I'm trying to, again, pull their team away from the choke so that they're open to everyone behind me. That's the goal. But you see that they literally all chase me and open up themselves to the Zen. The Zen should kill somebody here. Like, he has to kill somebody in this situation. Attacking the tank there is not acceptable. At that point, I'm like, I don't think we can win this fight or win this game. My Junkrat obviously is not very good. He's had to double fire strikes twice in the first 2 lives, and I don't think my Zen can do enough here to carry. So trying a different path because I know the sim turrets are on bridge as well. I'm gonna force the rotation. All right, all 5 rotate for me, which is pretty common. They obviously have a very strong brawly lineup with the Sim and the Rein, and they have a ton of healing with the Moira and Kiriko, and Kiriko obviously also can cleanse my bleed. Right? Sim's out of position. Kill her. They shatter behind me, but like, what am I gonna do about it? So this was very unfortunate. So if I pop this ulti, I think they all die. But the Ana is simply not looking at me. She doesn't have ammo. Yeah, because I think the only thing that's shooting at me is the Moira. Yeah, the only thing that's shooting at me is the Moira, so I should not have died here. Like, Coalescence was the only damage that I was taking, besides like a little bit of poke damage from the Bastion. And if I'd been healed there, they would have been all dead, because the Moira would have been stuck in Coalescence while purple, so I could have easily killed her. Again, trying this way, right? Trying the other side, because I know the Sim turrets are inside versus coast. Again, once again, somehow in here all alone. I think I was just trying this outside route, but they all just kind of collapse in. I probably should have just chilled and just played out here. I was looking for an angle to kill a squishy, but yep, that's it. I think that's. I mean, I would say it's kind of good at highlighting Junker Queen's limitations. It's also good at highlighting when you just don't have a team, like literally don't have a team. Not figuratively, like your team is not present in the game. But you can see that it's kind of tough there, right? Taking those tough corners against Rein, where he's quite strong. He's double fire striking, killing people, which should not be happening. But if it does, what do you do about it? Bastion can be very strong against all the tanks in the game, especially when nobody else is forcing like tank form at all. And Symmetra can be very strong if the team is pocketing her, and I just can't do enough damage consistently to Symmetra. Versus if I could play like Winston, you can consistently deal damage to Symmetra and deal damage to the supports. If I'm playing Hog, I could theoretically hook and kill her. If I'm playing Sigma, I'm totally fine. I can just work them down from a distance, etc., etc. But as a hero that needs to get close to do your job, it's going to be problematic. All right, let's do Havana.
Traveling to Havana, ready for battle.
So I'm not going to be here at the start of this game. Here we go.
Ready for.
Alright, so I'm going to come out. Team's stalled over here. This is going to be a very strong game for me. So, get a cleave just to get some damage in. Right, nothing super exciting. I see the soldiers out of position. I immediately shout and get behind him. So, those are the kinds of reads that you need to do as Junker Queen. Be like, oh, look, you're out of position? Great. Get behind him, kill, quick, perfect. Try to get more, pull the Moira in, force fade. I saw the Brig bash towards me. I was going to hit her with cleave, but then the D.Va came back. So just working on the D.Va. Again, she can't DM everything. DM's low. Make sure she dies. Go for the knife, miss it. Shout, right? And this shout is like aggressive because I know that we're going to win this fight. Because the D.Va's already dead, so they have no tank. That knife was late because I threw it as soon as it was off cooldown. I force fade again. At higher rank, every single time she fades, if she's fading out of position, she's going to die. I'm being super aggressive here because there's not really much they can do to stop me. I got a lot of heal there because I hit multiple people with Axe. Wait out D.Va micro missiles. I pick up the Mega to make sure nobody else can take it. Work on the D.Va. So I see the soldier here, working on the soldier. He leaves heal station, which is probably a mistake. I miss him with a knife. I still get him with the return. I have ulti now. I want to kill the baby D.Va first. I'm a little nervous this fight will take too long, so I ulti. I was planning on hitting the soldier too. As soon as I realize I don't hit him, I immediately just go back to the supports. And then it's going to be kind of a slow kill. The reason why I'm not shooting is I literally can't reload. Like I'm just hitting with a melee, assuming that we will do enough damage to kill her. I think the Brig was missing her would be my guess, because there's no reason she should have lived that long. Okay, so I take this angle. I think I heard the Widow already up here. So I take this angle to flank. I'm not a good long-range hero, right? I don't want to necessarily come in through here or through here. I'm just going to get blown up right away. I need cover. I need to play these tight angles. I come in. D.Va intercepts me, which is a good call. I cleave her right away. Again, not popping shout here. Don't need it. Force the D.Va back already, so win for me. Missed the knife. Right? Melee. Axe to try to kill baby D.Va. I'm like, where the heck did she go? Fine, forget it. I meat shot the the Moira right there. See the big shot that she just took, missed her with a knife. She fades. Right, she fades backward. Great. That means she's out of the fight. She fades backward. She's out of the fight. My Kiriko ping for help on the Baby Diva. Kill her. Now I go forwards. Okay, now that there's no Baby Diva, or now there's no Diva at all, and I think I saw another pick, I know it's now, it should be like 4-on-3, 5-on-3 situation. I throw the knife, miss him. Right, kill the Widow, mostly because somebody else shot and lowered her health. I saw the Moira fade, I'm going to chase her down. What's she going to do now? Goes main. Dead. Baby Diva comes in, or rather, sorry, Diva comes in. Bomb gets popped. I use the box. Great. Kiriko tries to shoot me from there. Widow gets some kills. As we're about to cap, I run forward, make sure nobody can contest this. You see the Diva has gone Rein here, which is not going to save her. I pull the soldier in. I missed the shot though. If I hit the axe, missed the shot. If I hit the shot and hit the axe, then he would be dead. I kite the Rein right now. No problem. I had ulti. I could have ulti 3 right there, but it's not worth it because the card still needs to move and I would have no help. Working shield down. Alright, I hit him. Right, so you see there, I hit him with knife. He holds shield. I reload, wait. Now I pull him in as I axe. Now I pop ulti. So Rein does a good charge. He's not going to knock me off the map. I already knew he's not going to knock me off the map. I hit him. I do a lot of damage to him. Still doing a lot of damage to him. Shocked he's not dead. I'm being cold this whole time. And that's why I die. But, like, otherwise the fight is won. So this is another good example of where the team is just simply not aggressive enough. So when your tank goes in like that, everyone should full commit and be like full send and go in for the win. So I'm going to hit 4 people with this ulti. Right, and well, the Moira fades out. That's the only reason. So right now she has no fade. So for example, if I was any of the other heroes on my team, I'd be like, hey, Moira's no fade, just kill her right now. So I work in the Kiriko first. As soon as it gets popped, I get charged away. They should kill these 2. You see, they're not killing anybody. They're being so passive here. Right, it's like one person needs to move on the cart, but everybody else should be getting crazy aggressive right now. So I come out again. It's fine. Knife misses because she blinks, so it's okay. I should just call it blink from now on instead of swift step. It's much easier to say. So working Rein shield, I get inside a little closer to make sure I'm within the damage fall off range, which is 15 meters to do maximum damage. So I know that he has shatter, and I'm waiting for it, and I'm just popping shout when this happens, which is fine, right? I know there's nothing behind me for him to get an easy pin. I believe. Yeah, I'm trying to potentially stay to the left side of the cart to prevent him from pinning me into the front of the cart. If he pins me in the front of the cart, I will die. If he pins me back here, no problem. I'm not going to die back here. See, he like ultra commits for this, which is not a good call. He dies easily. I'm not even close to dying. So I'm getting forwards right now. So I want to, again, cut off the space they can safely stand, right? They clearly feel safe here. They feel safe here. I don't know, the Sombra is there. They switch Sombra, presumably also to deal with me because I constantly get hacked for the rest of this game. And Soldier's left side. I want to go for the supports. If I go for the supports will keep the Soldier alive forever. See the Moira. I pause a second just to make sure that the Soldier's not going to do too much damage to me. Right? Moira pops fade. As soon as she pops fade, I hunt her down. I think I have to chill here because I see the Rein coming back out. Oh no, I get hacked. That's what's happening. I can't cleave her right now because I get hacked. Just short on the Rein, and then they pop Visor and we die, which is fine because in that situation they popped Kitsune and they popped Visor and we popped nothing. Dragon maybe. Dragon's not really a great ult anyway though. Again, working Rein shield down. So you see I hit the Soldier here with the knife, pull him forwards, he's out of position. I pop shout. Right, again, hit the Rein. He's doing a good job hiding behind the cart, so I can't pull him anywhere useful. I hit him with cleave. Now I pop purple. Here goes low. Axe. Right, I'm just standing against this wall to make sure that I can't get shot from left and right. So I'm intentionally staying all the way back here. Like, the Rein's gonna hit me no matter what, so I don't have to worry about dodging the Rein. It's just making sure I don't get killed by, like, headshots or something. Kiriko jumps. I know the Kiriko doesn't have jump, so I'm trying to force her right away. I hit her with it. They're both low. Soldier's here. Missing the knife. And that's all she wrote. Okay, last one, Oasis. This is also going to be a good one, I think.
Ready for battle.
So I don't shout at start because I see that we have a Lucio, and if we have a Lucio, I know we're already going to get to the choke faster than the opposing team unless they also have a Lucio, so I'm not going to pop shout here. Just rolling the dice a little bit. That way I'll have shout for when the fight starts, because shout is a pretty long cooldown, and this map is very short to the meeting ground. Versus like if you compare this to City Center, we're much further away. It's a much larger map. So Zarya bubbles. I think I actually lost track of the fact that she threw that first bubble because I'm going to play this safe. I know she has at least one more bubble. She should. Yeah, she does. So I shout to get away for a second. Right, this Lucio's like super aggressive. Now I know she doesn't have bubbles, but she uses it to cleanse the bleed. Doesn't matter. So this Lucio, I expected. So note this, Lucio, I expected to be escaping through the choke. I missed this because he decides to go up instead of through. Right? So if he keeps going, this knife lands, but because he decides to go up, I miss it. Note that for later, because as soon as I see that, I track that this Lucio is not going to move the way that I expect him to. So later on, this is going to become relevant, I think, for a kill on him. So I get back because I don't want to get slept and naded on their side of the choke. All right, Lucio again. This time I register right away that he's not going to go straight to the choke. So you see how I'm immediately looking up now to hit him with it instead of trying to just cut him off at the choke. In my opinion, it's a bad idea to go up instead of out because you're just relying on people missing you and you're going to be exposed for longer. I wait for bubble. Now I pop his, trying to get aggressive. You know, maybe force some more cooldowns, force grenade, anything. I think that, yeah, she's not chucking anything at me, which is very surprising. So Sombra comes in, I get hacked. I'm like, oh great. So I shoot her to interrupt the hack on the Mega because we're going to need that Mega. I get booped around a lot. Chilling. I'm like walking back in the Mega Riz, there's no Mega available to me. Zarya's low. Right? You see how I wait that bubble out? I see she's low, right? I get around the corner. Alright, now I pop. Now I pop shout and I pop axe, trying to kill her. She's low again, she gets a second bubble, unfortunate, and then I die. But I don't think we had enough to win this no matter what. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why everybody else is standing so far away from the fight, you know? Like, what's this Hanzo doing way the heck back here? And this Cassie's playing over here. But it happens. So just playing slow here. I know Zarya's going to have all her bubbles, so I faked the move to the right to try to get people to rotate. Go in here. I see the Mega's hacked. I don't want to get beamed by the Zarya too much. Miss her with a knife. I know she doesn't bubble, so if I pulled her, then I would have committed on that. Zarya overextends. I pop shout, right? Right. I know she has no bubbles now. Now I ulti, because I know she has no bubbles, right? I just saw her use two. I force beat out right away. I understand with beat, there's like basically no way I'm going to win this, especially if I'm getting hacked. So I'm just trying to stay alive. I go for the axe swing, I don't get it. But somebody's got to force out the ultimates, so it might as well be me, and then that gives your DPS the opportunity to get kills. So Lucio, super extended, get kill on him. Trying to go, was going for the end of there. EMP gets popped. Right, she teleports. I'm like, oh, I don't know if we can win this. I don't think we can win this, yeah. Yeah, this is a bad stagger by me. Yeah, so I had to hit that knife because I knew she was going to walk back to the Mega and then use the extra health to keep shooting me. So, but if you land the knife, it scares her, so then she's going to want to translocate. So Lucio's up in my face. That was a good bubble. Right, pull her. That was a really good knife. Now she's in real danger. Big kill. This is like actually a huge kill and not something I can reliably do. But like she has over half her health right now, right? So knife, shot, melee, shot, and then she dies. Very, very important to kill her faster than the Ana could react to what was going on. I see the Genji here. I'm doing the ring around the Rosie. Alright, Lucio's here. I missed the knife because of the wall. Genji's dead. We cap it. We still have 50% left to go. Yes, I hear the rotation to the right. So I want to cut them off and hopefully get a kill without needing to use ultimate. So you see that I'm looking for the Ana this whole time. So Zarya's in. I like shoot her once, right? I meat shot the Ana. I'm immediately trying to go kill the Ana. I do. Right? That's fine. She wants to pop bubble. I know she's gonna die right now. I just want to kill her before the rest of her team can respond because I know the rest of the team is walled. Lucio's here. I'm just keep meleeing him because it's hard for me to get a clean shot on him. Genji slash, great, perfect. So that's like a you know, an A+ hold, right? I found out where they were. I rotated there in time. I killed the main support right away, and we did it all without using any ultimates. It's very foolish of them to try to go coast against Mei, but I got the pick even before the Mei got involved, really. So I see the Ana's a little out of position, but I can't capitalize on it. She uses sleep right away. I'm not super worried about this. So this part's gonna be interesting. So Genji and I are stuck on a 1v1. I have all my cooldowns. I think Genji should have all his cooldowns as well. I should be able to win this, right? I go for cleave. He uses deflect, right? That's correct. Great. So I assume at this point the fight is over. So I'm like, cool. And now I'm just gonna leave him and go back to the point because I'm gonna go fight point. He continues trying to fight me right now. I realize it and I pop shout. And I'm like, wait, you're gonna try to fight this out? Because he has no deflect. So I know that I can just shoot it out and kill him. Right? One, and I think he realizes that this is a mistake. Hit him again. And then shot. So I want to roll this back because I think this is a very important read that I made here. It ultimately doesn't matter. I think we lose this point. But this is why forcing out cooldowns is so critical. Okay, again, shot, right? I go for cleave. I would say at Masters and GM, like as soon as this happens, this Genji leaves. Right? He goes inside, I go outside, we just go on our merry way, is the correct call. Because typically DPS cannot beat tanks one-on-one if they're of like equivalent mechanical skill. So when he goes in, I'm like, wait, what? Because now he can get bursted down really quickly, right? With knife, with shot, even with the melee plus bleed. Right? And just kill him. So I have to get Mega here because I know I have no help from the team. Unfortunately, I pop ulti, but then I get EMP'd out right away. So I think there's an argument to be made that maybe this is intentional on Genji's part, especially because I'm doing like way more than anybody else on my team, and that distracting me and forcing me from getting an ulti off at a good time is the correct call here to allow his team to win. I think that might be true in this particular game, but is a bad strategy in general where there's not such a massive skill discrepancy between me and the rest of my team, right? In this game, you know, probably the other players in the game are like, I don't know, somewhere between, you know, silver and plat, maybe like diamond. But that's not true in other games, right? In other games, these are all like basically high masters GM level players who have multiple ultimates here to use, and I'm killing off a DPS for literally nothing, right? Like I don't, just a little bit of time. It's not like I'm so far outside of the fight. Like I'm gonna be back in the fight only a few seconds later. So I don't think this is a good call in general. Anyway, we're gonna lose this. So I make a mistake here of going main. I think I was reading like Reddit or something. I should have gone left. I see the Ana's here. I immediately go for the knife. I barely miss her. She sleeps me. That's fine. Whatever. I'm gonna go high ground anyway. Genji gets a kill. I'm going for the Ana. Miss the knife. Get hacked. Right now I work in the Sombra. I see again really important read. I shoot. I see her translocate back to the left, and I know that there's no way she has a translocator over here, so I can tell it's going to be right up top. I immediately lock back up on top, and then melee and kill. Right, I shout here to get close enough to Lucio to hopefully get the kill. He boofs me right before I can kill him. I get in. Obviously, the Ana was not expecting me to be there, so I get into their backline, quote-unquote backline. The whole fight's kind of weird. I kill the Ana. I'm at 118 health. I have no shout. I have no real healing because Lucio's like behind. So all I do is focus on staying alive because it's a 3-on-1 right now. I just need to stay alive. So I just AD strafe. You see, I'm not even shooting because all I have to do is stay alive. Now, once the Mei, I don't know if this is intentional or not, steps in front of me to stop the kill. Now I just use the Mei to body block the beam so I don't die. But Mercy's arrived anyway. Go ahead and hold the choke. Right, need to farm ulti. Need to create a little space. Good knife by me. I'm gonna force deflect out right away. I was hoping he would cancel it. Try to kill him. Nope, can't get him. Alright, Lucio's coming in. I look for a cleave here, because again, I've seen people be too aggressive. I missed the knife. Alright, we killed one. I'd like to be aggressive, but just I don't have shout right now. I see the wall off. I go for the Zarya, because she's the easiest target. I know we're all focusing her. Go for the Moira. Moira dead. Go for the Lucio or Genji. Missed the knife, but it was close, right? I feel like in general my knife aim is getting like much more accurate as I play more. I shout to get back because I don't want to farm. I don't want the Sombra to farm too much ult charge on me. But when I feel like they're over pursuing, if they'd been playing back, I would have just gone to the choke. But I realize they're too close now, so now I get an opportunity to get a kill. I force the Sombra back again, dramatically reducing her influence. She's not gonna do much damage from back there, and it slows down her ult gain because now she's too far away to do damage. So Zarya's trying to come in on me. Nope, no problem. I come out right away, right? That's a really important technique, is just going around a corner, popping cleave, and then cutting it very close to them to immediately get that hit in. I know they're all low. I know they don't have bubbles, right? Because I saw the Zarya use the bubbles. Right, she gets her one bubble. Right, trying to get the kills. Shout. Trying to force them all back. Alright, my team's just not being aggressive enough. Because I really want more. I pull the Moira forwards, force Coalescence here, kill the Sombra. Try to chill. Miss the cleave, which is really important because I actually need that health. Yeah, everybody just plays so passively. It's very painful. Like, I understand the Mercy Lucio playing back to try to stay alive, but I think Moira and Cassidy, or sorry, May and Cassidy could have pushed out to here even, and just done more damage, and it would have been fine. Anyway, I die. May's gonna get hacked and die in point. I don't think there's a lot that I can do here. Over flicking. Alright, hit the Genji on that swing. Again, can't do anything about it. Just try and fire ulti. 68. Gonna pick up the Mega right now because I know I'm not being healed. Alright, there's Zarya has grav. That's fine. She's gonna grab. She's gonna grab. Right, I swing. They pop EMP. Fine. Right, she uses it to immediately cancel Lucio ulti, which is unfortunate. We're gonna advance. Right. So she is currently knifed. I'm gonna pull her out of position. So that was big, right? I hit her with a knife early. And then I wait, because I don't want to pull her right now while she's bubbled. Now I pull her in. Right, she's stuck in May ulti, right? Easy kills. Lucio, don't worry about him. I just want to clear point. Moira's dead. Getting Genji low. Swing. He goes for the May of all people, who has block. I get hacked here. And Genji actually might kill everybody here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So we do not cap that. Genji clutches up. That's fine. Right, again, want to force bubbles. I know first bubble's down, second bubble will be fine. Right, I just want to get in there. Start this fight early, because I know we have number advantage right now, as long as I go quickly. Pull Zarya in. So she's not getting healed, I recognize that. Just kill her. Looking for the Moira. It's fine. Just Lucio, I'll kill Lucio. Genji dashes up. I don't know why she's doing that. Definitely not the time for EMP. She'll wait for the next fight. Moira fades and finishes next to me. I guess she had to because it's final fight. And then we just burn down this ball and kill him. Oh yeah, this Sombra is still trying to do something silly. Sombra's dead. I think I kill one more here. Yeah, the Trace. The Moira, yeah. Yeah. Alright. So, that's good. University, I think, is a very good map for Junker Queen. Just good for brawly, short-range heroes in general. Happy to play University. I'm gonna go left, but I hear shooting at my Lucio, which is why I turn and go main. I know there's a D.Va now. Lucio low, kill him, right? Very, very important pick off. That's one of the strong... You're kind of like mini Roadhog in that sense of being able to get these picks that otherwise other people can't get. So Genji dashes, and I think he's no deflect, but they're in lamp. I can't get any kills right now. I pull the D.Va, because I recognize that she's too aggressive here, and I can demech her. I demech her, go for Mega. I think Mega gets grabbed. Yeah. I missed that knife, but barely. Chill for a second. I knife just to force dash. Yep. Or axe to force dash. I want to kill the Babe D.Va quickly. Great. Sombra's in the back line. She tells where it's back. Missed the knife. Sombra's on point. We're gonna start the cap. They wall off. So Lucio gets killed by Lucio, which is really bad. A lot of people here. Don't get a chance to get a good, clean axe swing off. Kill Lucio again. So I should have shouted here earlier to prevent him from killing the May. that was a big mistake, because now he has dash cooldown and it's a 1-on-2. Something I don't think about enough, because I just don't play Junker enough to get like that instinct understanding. Like if he dashes past me, he's trying to kill a teammate, so I should immediately pop shout. So limit testing, I'm like, can I actually run through this? Actually, at first I deal with the Genji. Genji's dead. Oh, bad tracking. It's a later window. I don't think I need ultimate here, because I killed the Genji right away and put D-Mech D.Va right away, so it should be 5-on-3. So that's why I'm holding ulti. It's fine. So start getting aggressive here. I think what happens is my team spends way too much effort trying to kill this Lucio. I'm up here. I end up being overextended. I get hacked to prevent me from using any cooldowns. And then I'm going to die here, which is a big deal. I'm going to lose this point as a result. I think. Yeah, we lose it. The May was walling off and saying, fall back, fall back. I was like, alright. Unnecessary. It's not like I was charging in to like die, but she had no idea. She probably thought I was going to like commit in. My goal was simply to try to see if I can get a pick. The bombs out, I shout to make sure that my teammate doesn't die / can get around the corner. Again, a lot of people here that could theoretically ulti. I just didn't feel like I would be able to survive long enough to pop the ulti. I popped, so the goal was to go a little more to the right and end up over here. I forced beat out. Again, just always me. If only somebody else could force defensive ultis. Like, you know, a DPS or something. So I hear the Lucio close. Right. Can't believe it doesn't die from that. So our beat is popped. I don't think it was a great beat, but Genji's low. Gotta reload. Lucio kills our Mercy. So I shout right away. That prevents him from killing the Symmetra, which was big. So that I remember I learned from that from the previous dive. I was thinking the next life, I was like, oh, I should be better about shouting to save teammates. I walk back to pick up my Mercy. Then I shout because I hear the Sombra over here. Want to force her back as soon as possible. See them coming in. I put a little pressure on the left side just to make them think that I might come down from that way, but I'm actually not going to bother. Sombra's to the left. I don't want to bother with her. This is limit testing. I just want to see if I can get in and survive this. The answer is no. Because I was full health and I shouted. No, I didn't shout. Yeah, I just get absolutely wrecked. Yeah, definitely not possible. I die here. My team actually holds it. I thought that was going to be game over. My team holds it. It's tough pulling Lucio because of the height will change the pull angle. I pull the Sombra, which immediately forces Blink, which is great. Rein's in alone. He had to go in just to touch the point. I pop ulti here. I think it should be pretty easy cleanup. Yep, Brig's dead. Genji's low. Hit him with that. And that's it. Okay, cool. Hopefully this was helpful for people who are interested in learning how to play Junker Queen.